If someone says I'm really in pain in this part of my neck, well, look how close to the shoulder it is. Plus the nerves that come out of the base of the neck innervate the shoulder. So I'm always going to look at both together. In his case, he had reconstructive surgery, right? Yeah. And they left some metal in there, right?
Yes, they did.
How about in there?
Oh, yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, it feels good.
Here it goes. Do you feel it pop finally?
Yeah.
Right there, right? Keep going. Swim, swim, swim. Pull the water. So dig down deep into the water and pull it behind you. There you go. Good.
Oh.
What did you hear?
A lot of cracks throughout my whole head.
So we have Joe here today, and you're from Chicago area, right?
Yes, yeah.
And so why are you in New York? What are you doing?
Visiting family and looking for a really good adjustment.
All right, hopefully I'm that guy. So what we talked a little bit, I took notes, but I keep that private because that's his personal information. But a couple of the categories we were looking at is right shoulder, sinuses, some lower back, and some neck tension as well. You know, it's funny, wherever there's a shoulder case, you usually see a tight neck right next to it. And wherever you see a tight lower neck, it's pulling on the shoulder too. Not always, but it makes me curious. So if someone goes, I'm really here, turn this way. If someone says, I'm really in pain in this part of my neck, well, look how close to the shoulder it is. Plus the nerves that come out of the base of the neck innervate the shoulder. So I'm always going to look at both together. In his case, he had reconstructive surgery, right? Yeah. And they left some metal in there, right?
Yes, they did.
Now, how did that all start? How old were you?
18. Okay. So it all started, I played soccer, and every time I would go across, it would pop out and then pop back in.
What do you mean go across?
To throw the soccer ball, because I played goalie. And every time I went back, it would pop out, and as I came forward, it would pop back in. And every time I do that, I feel an itch.
I was wondering why you were picking up the ball in soccer.
Yeah, sorry.
But the goalie is allowed to.
Yeah.
Or encouraged to.
Encouraged to.
Okay, good. So, and then did that work?
For about a year and a half, and then I still get paid now every day.
And you still play soccer?
I still play soccer.
Do you still play goalie?
I still play goalie.
Good. So put your arm up, and we did this already, so I know what I'm going to see. But bring your arm up to the point that it like stops. It's right about there, right?
Yeah.
So now do the good arm, and it just keeps going. Keep going. Pretty loose, like it should be. Do this one again. Can you go higher? What happens?
It just gets more painful.
Gets more painful.
Yeah.
Okay. So then point on me where you felt that. Remember you were teaching me?
Right there.
Okay. So we're going to go into that spot right now. I'm going to have you lie on your side facing this wall. And you're going to put your, well, which arm is it? It's the right arm.
Yeah.
You're going to face that way. I don't know if you watch my videos, but I have an issue with right and left sometimes. I have to think it through. When I was a kid, this wasn't recently. When I was like 4 years old, my mom took a big Sharpie and to help me out. And they were like white, they were like picture Converse. Right? But there was a brand called PF Flyers that I liked. And she put a big right and a big left on my toe, thinking that would help me. And it did, but I was so embarrassed because I got teased at school. Because I looked like some idiot that couldn't figure it out. So it kind of backfired, and I love those sneakers. And the Sharpie doesn't come off very easily, right?
No, it does not.
You can try nail polish remover, but it still doesn't really work. So anyway, is this the correct?
That's the good
No, so you want to turn this way. See, I'm having problems. So you might want to come around the other side. You did that to trick me.
I swear.
Yeah. You're like, let me see if he'll work 10 minutes on the wrong shoulder. Okay, is this the correct shoulder?
This is the correct shoulder.
Once you put me in a place, I'm good. You have to walk me over, put my hands down, and then I'm okay. Now, what do you think of this spot? Am I getting close?
Yeah, it's tender. I can feel it. Yeah.
Help me zero in, though, because I want to really get the worst spot.
A little higher up.
In there?
It's in the right.
Right, meaning towards the front of your body?
Towards you, sorry.
Okay. You're mixing me up with right and left.
Yeah.
How about in there?
Oh, yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, it feels good.
All right. So scoot back a little so you don't fall off the table.
Yeah.
And I think it's up there, don't you? What do you think?
Yeah.
So now you're going to bring the arm up. Now that I'm on the right spot, I know what I'm doing here. Okay. What's your wife's name?
Jonica. Jonica.
Jonica.
Yeah.
So you could tell her that I did this today and killed you. It kills, right?
Yeah.
But you also have a brother that lives in New York or something?
Yeah.
What does he do?
He works for HR company and then he makes music.
So which does he like more?
Making music.
Was he a musician as a young person?
Yeah, he did
like in high school and stuff?
Yeah, he did like plays and dance and sing.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Does he perform a little bit on the side, like as a side gig?
I think so. I'm not really sure. I just know he makes a lot of his own content. So
that's good.
Yeah.
So he has that passion, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
And you got your soccer.
Yes, I do.
Right there too, right?
Yeah.
Bring that arm up again. This is a percussive instrument, and I'm going to come in. You can feel this, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel it a lot or a little?
A lot. It feels good though.
Lie on your back. Scoot down towards your hips a little bit.
Yeah.
Good. And actually, we're going to try something different.
Okay.
You're going to come higher on the table, right there. Because this collarbone's out. Do you feel how tender that is?
Yeah, it hurts quite a bit.
All right.
I figured it was all.
So I'm going to adjust the. This is the SCM joint, the sternoclavicle. Here, look at me for a second. Sternoclavicular joint, SCM. Where the sternum, well, really the manubrium. Now scoot down towards your feet even more. Good. And just going to leave your hand up there. There it goes. Do you feel it pop finally?
Yeah.
Good. So now come stand up and show us the shoulder again. And we're looking for incremental changes because he's 35 and he had this when you were 18, right?
Yeah. Feels so much better.
It's already moving up,
Yeah.
right? Because you were kind of got to here where it ended its free range of motion or pain-free range of motion. And we got like another.
Yeah.
Okay, but you do it again. You experiment.
Right there.
Now where do you feel it?
Back in there.
Same spot, showing me.
Just underneath the blade.
All right, so we're going to do that next. So you're going to lie face down.
Okay.
I call this chasing it, so we have to chase it. You're going to put your arm up here. Now you feel it here now, right?
Just on the inside of the blade, so just more towards the, right there.
Towards the center?
Right there, yeah.
Right in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to grab this for leverage. Right in there, right? Do you feel that a lot? Like, am I on it?
If you go a little higher up, right in there.
In there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Like it there?
Yeah.
All right, so what we're going to do is you're going to reach your arm out and swim. Then come over the top, which you can't really do. Do you see you can't externally rotate? And do that again, okay? Nice and slow. Let me go to the other side of the table. And am I in a good spot here?
Yeah.
Okay, so start swimming. Right there, right? Keep going, swim, swim, swim. Pull the water. So dig down deep into the water and pull it behind you. There you go. Just crack, right?
Yeah.
Got it. All right. You can relax. You feel those pop?
Yeah.
Lie on your back next. So, a lot of times I do a seated occiput lift, but because of the nature of the angle, I want to do a supine occiput lift. So you're going to lie on your back. Got it. You hear pop?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So that's to go under the skull and help the shoulder. Now I'm going to come on this one here. Got it. Now we're going to do the Y strap. Tilt your head back a little bit. Big breath in and blow it out.
Oh, wow. Holy smokes.
What'd you feel?
All the way down my spine.
Yeah.
Mainly in my neck though. Oh.
Feel the hip go?
Oh yeah.
So you've had 3 sinus surgeries.
Yes.
So we're going to do some CFR on you today also. Let's see what you think of that. Lie on your side facing me this way, please. He's a big guy, so I have to like really jump on him. Got it. You felt those, right?
Yeah. Felt
You
amazing.
ever get a pop like that? Like
Yeah.
with that much?
No,
oomph?
not like that, but that felt really good.
So come stand on that mat now. And let's come around to the front so we can see. You're going to stand like this, maybe.
Okay.
And try just the right arm. So start again like we've been doing.
It's higher, way higher than it was before.
With less pain, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
All right, start again. Do both arms now. Yeah, and that one comes up.
Yeah.
Okay, now do it this way where the arm's going to come in front.
Okay. Right about there.
Yeah, a little better.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
All right,
That
good
felt
start,
amazing.
right?
Oh, yeah.
So,
No idea.
do you use a lacrosse ball to get in there?
No.
All right, so lie on your back right now
Okay.
and stick that in those spots that you told me to put my elbow, okay? So you got to start doing this 7 days a week,
Okay.
especially because you still like doing sports, right?
Yeah.
So find a nasty spot. Are you on one?
Yeah.
So it's not a foam roller. So once you got that spot, you're going to do stuff like this.
Okay.
Wait, that's the bad side, right?
Yeah.
Not bad. Now you can roll a little on it, like roll this way. So tilt and, really fish around and find that bad, find what you need to do.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
7 days a week.
Oh yeah. Makes you. I can feel that.
Now turn all the way over on the side now.
Okay.
Towards the ball.
Okay.
And I want you to dig it into the edge of the armpit here, okay? See if you can find that spot. Can you?
Yeah.
Good, and now switch, because you're going to do this at home anyway, okay? Okay. Now I want you to foam roll your armpit. This exactly where you were. Come up on it, and this should be nasty. So work it, go back and forth. Longer strokes. Here, look at me. So you're going to sweep and sweep. You don't have to go fast, you just have to get it.
Yeah.
Okay? And then turn to your back a little bit and do it again. Do you feel those bad spots?
Yeah.
And you can turn a little bit more, but don't go all the way to your back. So you got to
Really
do that.
Stretches it out.
Yeah. So you got to do that 7 days a week, but do it a little more.
Okay.
Are you on the bad spots?
Yeah.
Good. Now come stand up and show me the range of motion again.
Really
So that's your homework. You got to do that for like 10 minutes a day.
Oh yeah, it made a huge difference.
Yeah. So you're getting there.
Yeah.
So you know what to do when you go home.
Yeah.
Good. Let's keep going. Don't you feel like it's going to be possible to change this?
Yeah, for sure.
Your arms might not ever match because they were surgically,
Yeah.
I don't want to say damaged, but they're surgically limited.
Yeah.
Right? There's limitation because of the surgery.
Yeah.
And part of the, here, line your back, especially with joints, part of the goal with all orthopedic type surgery, here, scoot back up, is we also want to stabilize the joint. Now the hip joint is very strong by nature because it's a ball with a deep cup, but it gets less range of motion than a shoulder. Now the shoulder has a ball with a shallow cup, which gives us tons of range of motion.
Yeah.
But when it's injured, the surgeon has to stabilize it and lock it down. So you probably never get perfect range of motion, but we want pretty good range of motion with no pain.
That's the best range of motion I've had in a long time.
Good, so we're going to get there.
Yeah.
So think about that, like your shoulder should be closer to matching the other shoulder,
Yeah.
and that's the primary goal. And also to have that range of motion without pain. This is floppy, you're going to hold on to floppy so it gives you something to squeeze.
All right.
Floppy was my daughter's when she was a little kid, but she's 26 now. And I'm going to first do your right side, okay? So there's no good time to do this, like we just do it and get it done. Tilt your head back a little bit more, good. Whenever you're ready, big breath in and hold. Good.
Oh,
What did you hear?
a lot of cracks throughout my whole head.
Little pops or big cracking? Or both?
Both. Oh,
What else could you tell us to describe it?
a lot of pressure relief. Like it built up, but as soon as you finished it, it just, but the pops were everywhere. That was amazing.
Now, you
Something totally different.
You've had 3 surgeries.
Yeah. Yeah. To try to fix just being able to breathe right.
All right, we're going to just finish up and do the left side now, okay? This side's a little messed up. Whenever you're ready, big breath in.
Oh man.
All right, you can come sit up now. Here's tissues, okay? I
Yeah.
have another box. Here's a garbage can. Here, look over at me for a second. So just to give people a recap, there's 22 bones in the face and the skull. One of the things that the balloon does is it mobilizes the cranial bones. It releases direct pressure on the brain by having your bones squeezed so tight in your face. It relieves the dural meningeal tension, and the dura is like the sac or sheath on top of our brain and spinal cord, so it releases some of the pressure around that. And think of the casing on a hot dog being too tight, and we sometimes feel that way where, like our brain and our skull is just too tight. It definitely opens breathing passageways. It will facilitate sinus drainage, and some of the people that would come for something like this have breathing problems, migraine headaches, sinusitis, tinnitus, which is the sound in your ears, like the whooshing or ringing, vertigo, Bell's palsy, trigeminal neuralgia, sleep apnea, snoring, head trauma, and it helps a whole bunch of different things for people. But we don't really target curing any disease or ailment. Okay, so let's go back and see how he's doing. So what did you feel in the second nostril?
Just a deeper amount of pops, but like that one actually felt like it went to the back of my throat, made like this expansion, which is totally
It's
different.
crazy, right?
Yeah, it's insane.
But it's cool too, right?
Yeah.
I can feel it like releasing and like just more like fluid moving in my sinuses, which is great because, like I said, I've had 3 surgeries and nothing really ever moves. So
now you got a little dot of blood, but it's not really bleeding.
No, it's not, and I think a lot of it is just I have a ton of scar tissue. I've had 3 surgeries, so. But
now you're going to be blowing your nose for the next day or 2, so keep moving that stuff out.
Okay.
But you feel the expansion of it, right?
Yeah, like it felt like it just. And the amount of pops and cracks, I didn't know that was possible inside that.
Which side cracked more?
The left side.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whew. All right. What was your favorite part of today? Was it fixing or working on the shoulder?
The shoulder and the Y strap. I didn't know that it was gonna pop like that.
All right. Cool.
I appreciate it, and this was great. I'm excited to see like how it feels in the next day or so.
All right. We'll see you next time you're back in New York. Thank you, everybody. Tilt your head back a little bit. Big breath in and blow it out.
All the way down my spine.
Yeah.
Mainly in my neck, though.